Many people watching this right now are going through tough times, especially in the wake of this pandemic. For
Yes.
example, those living alone may feel isolated given safety protocols in place. You're an inspiration to me, and I'd like to end this on an inspirational note. What message do you have for all of those affiliated with foundation communities or for anyone who's experiencing a tough time of their own?
When I was at the University of Texas, and I always went to church, and I go to church now, and since the pandemic, we can't gather, so I haven't been to church lately, and people understand that. But, and I'm a Baptist in my religion. My mother was like that. That's what we raised us, all 11 kids as Baptists. And as my mother said, I guess I'd be a Baptist till I die. But one time when I was at UT, I would go to a revival on the east side of town after practice, after going to school. I would go to this revival over on the east side of town, and this preacher that was running the revival was from Dallas. But one night he said something in his sermon I'll never forget as long as I live. And I can see him at 65 years old now. I am, and him saying the same thing. And I've always remembered this. From that night, I heard it when I was an 18, 19-year-old kid. He said in his sermon, somebody was here before you got here. That means somebody was on this earth before you got here. When you die, there's going to be some people here and you're gone. So you need to understand that you're not the first person, saying Earl Campbell, that this ever happened to. And if you live long enough, you will not be the only person this happened to. So we're going through this pandemic and we're going through all these struggles in our life. Remember one thing, God doesn't put no more on you than you can bear.